inside info. This is what I know about the Batman 2. I would normally go speculation wild and say maybe Batman 2 is not happening right now because they're going to bring Pattinson into James Gunn's DC, and they're rewriting it to make it for that. Or that I appreciate Matt Reeves as a director. I do think he takes longer than a lot of other directors to bring, but I think the wait is worth it. So I will say that. I know some Batman universe fans of Matt Reeves' universe are disappointed they're going to have to wait longer, but I think it'll be worth the wait. What I will say is it's not, from what the info I have, it's not problems with, it's not like a Kathy Kennedy problem where she just can't get shit together. I had to bring up her fucking name. I did have to bring up Kathy Kennedy. So it's not like it's quality issues. It's things outside of the control of the industry, and he has to take time and please respect, privacy. That's what I'm saying. So please hold your horses. And my speculation also is that I'm adding some speculation to this because of things I've heard. I used to think that the Clayface was a great hint that maybe Matt Reeves and James Gunn are working together. My interpretation of it now is that could be something, but it's more likely that Clayface was greenlit so fast because they had a project waiting and to fill the spot of the Batman 2 so other things could get worked out with Matt Reeves. And again, it's still possible that they rework the Batman 2 so Pattinson comes in, but from what I heard, don't read into the delay because of that. And it's not James Gunn wanting to take over everything either. Let's debunk that now. It's not James Gunn that he's like pushing Matt Reeves aside. It's now the Gunverse. We don't care about the Batman 2. I do think Warner Brothers would do anything they could do to get the Batman 2 out faster because of the success of the Penguin. I really do think that, but it's just outside forces that are out of the control of Matt Reeves. He needs to take his time to get this together, and I think it'll be worth the wait. That's all I have to say on it. If anyone wants to add anything, they can. But does anyone want to revisit the Clayface info?
I think, Max, what you're trying to say is, don't speculate into the negative, everybody.
Yes. That it's story related or there's issues that way, right. Creatively,
right.
There's outside forces.
If anything, there's been nothing but indicators that the Matt Reeves, James Gunn marriage is actually thriving and doing well. So these delays, I don't think, have anything to do with it. So I used to think there was an issue between them, but I flip-flopped on that based on some information from my sources. So don't speculate into the negative, And Perp, I want to thank you for highlighting that I predicted on this channel that crypto was going to be in the movie because of my sources from Warner Brothers. And hey, it turned out to be true.
Yeah. Breaking news. You broke it first.
Could we all comment on revisit the Clayface? Because that's something that's happened recently that kind of came out of nowhere for a lot of people. Do you think it had anything to do with them knowing that it's going to take a little bit longer for the Batman 2? I really think that's the case now. I don't think this would be, not that it's not solid enough of a pitch.
I have some really dumb questions real quick. Okay. Number one, is Batman 2 officially greenlit or no?
I think he's got a contract to do another movie.
Okay, contract. Okay, but it's not greenlit.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
To develop it. Isn't there different processes in Hollywood that you have a contract to develop it, and then you still have to pitch it again to get the green light for the cash to roll in?
I think this is waiting for a final green light to begin production.
Yeah, pre-production contract and then production contract is what I guess, right?
Well, no, you write the script first, then you get into pre-production stage, then full.
Hang on, he would start. Wait, sorry, he would start writing the script without some kind of a deal in place.
No, the deal.
No, I'm assuming there's a contract after 2.
I think you get some funds to develop a project, just like when the Rian Johnson trilogy was announced. I'm sure he got a contract to develop a trilogy, but then you have to bring something to say this is the treatment that I'm going to do and get go to the next phase, right?
Yeah, don't you think they would, after the success of the first movie, they would have had him on at least some kind of holding deal where they paid him something?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
to
and I'm
develop
wondering
a
if that
trilogy.
contract is an automatic green light. Because this is a Batman, they're going to green light.
Well, with the Batman, I would think so, but I think for instance, Rian Johnson, he'd have to pitch his treatment of what he's going to do with the trilogy to get to.
You're getting too
next
close
phase.
to someone I don't want you to talk about.
That's not an immediate. I don't think that's immediate green light.
Oh,
no.
I think they gave Rian Johnson money and but then after they saw the negative backlash, they said, "Yeah, keep that money. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're busy."
We're Disney.